Happy holidays! We're going to take a short break, but plan to be back in the new year. Don't forget to stay connected with us through Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube too. In the meantime, enjoy our season's best. Laura Lee tuning in to Spirit for my special guest, Pete. Hi, Pete.
Hello, how are y'all?
I'm doing good, thank you. And where are you calling in from, Pete?
I'm calling in from Hazel Green, Alabama.
Oh my, I'm getting a lot of you guys in the last couple weeks. Pete, first impression I get is I hear a woman scream, "Good Lord," waving her hands in the air like she can't believe this is happening. And I feel like this is maternal side. Does this make sense?
It should be my mother. She was an amazing woman. That's the main reason I did this, hoping something like that would come through with her. She was my mother, but she was also my best friend.
Oh, that's so sweet. I get such heart feelings about that because she's crying at the drop of a hat about this because she did say, she's like, you are her baby boy. And you might have been teased as being a mama's boy too. Does that make sense?
Well, actually, that's absolutely true because she had 3 boys and a girl, and I am the baby boy.
Yes, and she says that. And she says older siblings would call you mama's boy. And so she's almost crying because she doesn't believe this connection has happened because while she would be open and receptive to it, she wasn't necessarily sure it would be something for you. But you obviously were connected to making this call through another family member.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, it would have been my daughter.
Right. She says you...
And she actually had a connection with her in her phone call.
Oh, wonderful. I'm glad to hear that. She says that you stayed long at home and helped out in so many different ways. And she's just so happy about that. And having you around was just her blessing, okay? And I feel like towards the end, you were the same. So you were like a straggler, you know, somebody who took a long time to get out.
Actually, you know, she stayed with me and her, you know, before she passed. And
yes, and she says that.
And,
yes, she says that. That's why she's saying she was going to go on and say that you guys were together towards the end too. So to her, you are the world. And I understand somebody might be a namesake of her, or there's a child to be a namesake of her, first, middle name, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that would have been her granddaughter, Riley Jo.
Sweet. Yes. Send her love.
Yeah, she was named after her.
Yes. And she says send her love. And then, you know, she says send the love to the rest of the family, of course, because this would be just mind-blowing. And there was something about, before you left, there was something she made mention to me earlier about letting go of a woman that wasn't good enough for you and something about you coming back. Does that make sense?
Well, I did finally let go of a woman. She was actually my ex-wife, you know, and I thought she meant everything to me. And I finally just snapped one day and I let her go. I haven't thought about her ever since. It's been the best thing I ever did in my life.
Right. Well, I think your mom is patting you on the back about it too. She also says that there's something to do about an old car or a car being passed on to a child. I don't know if it's a child and or grandchild. Does this make sense as well?
It could be, you know, because it was passed on to my brother that actually belonged to me. That's probably what she was talking about or could be talking about.
I guess that was a kind gesture, and she just wants to affirm that. You're good at taking care of other people. Wow, she's feisty spirit. She's got a feisty spirit. And
wow, that's amazing. That sounds like her.
She fought towards the end, too, as long as she could.
Yes, she did.
She's a fighter,
yes,
just like it's in your blood. Can't help it. Is there a connection to a Sue or Susan in the family, too, hon? I'm wondering why I hear this name.
Sue would be her sister-in-law. She passed away 2 years ago.
She did. All right. She loves you very much. Send her love to the rest of the family. She would do this all the time if she could. And send you love. You know, thank you for sharing your time with me, Pete.
Well, thank you. And make sure she knows that I'm here and I still love her like I do every day.
Oh, she hears you. I just see her actually like holding herself, hugging. Like back and forth. Because she would give you big hugs and kisses all the time. So,
yep, she was one of a kind.
Yeah, I'm sure I can see that just by looking at her. If you'd like to be my next special caller, sign up at radiomediumlauralee.com, where you can also subscribe to your favorite podcast forum. And also, I'd like to thank you all for sharing the show. We appreciate it here at Radio Medium.